please, if you are watching this video, you need to tweet it at Infinity Ward for me. Infinity Ward, or someone at Infinity Ward. If I have you here, please just give me 1 or 2 minutes of your time. That is all I ask. Genesis, Mayday, Skydock, Frost, Precinct, Grounded, Frontier, Scorch. All of those maps are in free-for-all, but then there's Breakout, Crusher, Retaliation, and one of my favorite maps, Throwback. Since the game has been released, I haven't played Throwback, Retaliation. I've never played Crusher or Breakout because they aren't in free-for-all. Free-for-all is my game mode, and I've never understood why some of the best maps are never included in free-for-all. All of the maps should be in free-for-all and Search and Destroy. There's just no reason that all the maps shouldn't be in those game modes. Okay, I'm sure you guys hate it when someone just asks you to change something about your game. It's your game, you made it. I get that, but this is just one of those things. As someone who trick shots, literally trick shotting is the only thing that I want to do. I love going for trick shots. I play the game normally in free-for-all. I get to 29, beat everybody to 29, and get a few minutes to go for some trick shots. Now, going for trick shots on this game, there's not a lot of buildings. You guys didn't put a lot of buildings for us to get on top of. It's just like a lot of wall runs, so we tend to be on the outside of the map to be able to go for trick shots so that we don't die when we try going for it, because it's really hard to go for a trick shot, and it's really hard to hit one if you die. Now, when I go for a trick shot off the map, all I see is that big warning thing. Now, I know I'm jumping off the map. I know I'm about to die. I purposely do it. But that literally ruins the entire trick shot. First of all, I can't even see. Even if I could hit a trick shot like that, it just looks really weird. Like, it's just so hard to time it and everything. I'm not asking you to take that out of the game. You wanted to put it in for a very specific reason. But if you could just put it in the options to be able to take it off, I know I'm gonna die in a few seconds. I'm literally jumping off the map. If you could just make it so I could turn off that warning thing in the options, but then still keep it so that it kills me when I'm outside of the map for too long, that would literally be the greatest thing ever. There are so many maps that this applies to. Now, you can go for trick shots like in the middle of the map, jumping out of windows and running off of walls, but when you try to do that, you get shot before you can do it. And a lot of times if you go for the trick shot when you're on the inside of the map, they'll be very close to you. I tend to like going for trick shots when they're farther away. It just makes the trick shot look nicer. That's just how it is nowadays. It's not like all I do when I play Call of Duty is trick shot. When I'm playing free-for-all, I'm playing the game normally just like everybody else. I just stop at 29, and instead of getting a kill cam with my red gun, I just try to make it a little bit cooler with a sniper rifle with a trick shot. People are going to do this on every single Call of Duty no matter what, and it is one of the biggest things on Call of Duty along with sniping. So yeah, making it so that you can turn off the warning in the options only applies to trick shotters, and it's really only for trick shotters. But that kind of thing was never in Modern Warfare 2. That kind of thing was never in Call of Duty 4. It was never in Black Ops 2. You could just jump off the map. There was no time limit, and you could just jump off and die, because when you jump off the map, you know you're gonna die. You don't really need a warning. You only get the warning when you're off the map. It's not gonna stop you from falling. You're already going down. I just want to be able to go for trick shots. It's the only thing that I want to do on Call of Duty. It's my favorite thing to do on Call of Duty. It's the one thing that I have been able to do for years, and I've still wanted to do it. When I used to try hard and only use red guns and only try to win the game, I had a lot of fun at first because I played with friends, but then it just got boring and repetitive, and you'd think the same thing would happen with trick shotting. But every year we get a new Call of Duty, and it just sparks back the interest in trick shotting. It just makes it fun again. The same thing happens for people who play the game regularly, obviously, but I'm able to play the game for an entire year and enjoy myself. That doesn't apply for the last few Call of Duties to come out. I just want to be able to go for trick shots without a giant warning signal completely messing it up. It's as if they don't want me to trick shot. If they don't change this, I'm going to continuously bring it up. Every single time that I live stream, I'm going to make sure that my viewers tweet at them to change this. This is something that I'm not just going to make a video about and let go. This is something that genuinely makes it irritating to trick shot on this game, because whenever I try to go for a trick shot, the fucking warning signal gets in the way and messes up my shot. Not only does it make it look stupid, like, yeah, you can hit a shot and, you know, you hit a trick shot, but the warning signal, it just makes it look so stupid. That's the only way I can put it. The people who created these two games are very active on their Twitters right now. They're making a lot of changes that people are asking for. So if we get a lot of people asking for this, I truly believe that they should change this thing. Yes, it's such a small thing. Yes, it only affects trick shotters, blah, blah, blah. But it's such a small thing, and it's never been in the original Call of Duties, and it has no reason to really be in this one. Please, I just want a trick shot without a fucking giant warning sign on my screen. Like, Infinity Ward, I don't know what you need me to do in exchange for you doing this, but you just let me know. If you are just ever in need of help, Infinity Ward, you just give me a fucking call and I'm there if you do this. You may think this is a joke, but I would do some serious stuff in return for them just doing this simple little thing. Some crazy shit like shaving this goatee off. See what I'm talking about, Infinity Ward? I'll do fucking anything for you. You just name it.